everyone, welcome back to Plum.mashable. So of course it's Monday, which means it's time to decorate. So as you can see, my plan has been on a diet, and I've kind of taken a big chunk of what was in here out and put it somewhere else. If you guys would like to see what I took out and how I'm storing that, please let me know. Oh goodness, I need to fix my key up in a minute. Yeah, just please let me know and I will do a video on that for you next week. No problem at all. So much easier to take things out now. Love it. So I'll just move that off to the side. So as you can see what's from sitting in front of me, I'm going to be using the Life is Sweet range today because it's probably very close to my favourite and I just really love using it. But I'm going to try and use it in a slightly tricky, kind of different way. So I'm going to be using mostly the pink side of this one. I hope, maybe. So I'm just going to grab this piece. I had it just before. Why does this happen every time? I never want to pull it out first in case you guys want to see where I got it from, but there it is. So I'm grabbing this one with the hexagons. So I'm just going to pull it out really gently because I really need the top. There we go. And so what I'm going to do, and I'm going to test it first by cutting out one of the sides. I'm going to cut out along the actual hexagon shapes and use it to run down the sides of both sides. So I'm going to go ahead and just cut this first one out first just to see if it looks okay, and I'll be back in just a second. Okay, so that was particularly complicated, but it's okay, because I'm very much liking that effect. If I put that in the right place, it doesn't, I'm trying to find the perfect spot to kind of make it so it doesn't overlap too many of the numbers. That might actually work. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and cut out a couple more of these rows. This could just take me a minute, so I'm going to speed through. But that way I can either cut them in half or maybe have this side hanging out a little bit more. So I'm just going to go ahead and cut these out and I'll be back in just a minute. Alrighty, so that's sort of what we're gonna end up with. Again, just trying to find the right spot to kind of stick that down. Kind of almost looking to cover it all up, and I can, like on this side at least, but it's not going to work. So I'm just going to go ahead and stick these down. I'm just going to use just normal glue tape, nothing too special. And just put them in the sort of the right place, and I'll be back in just a second. that's what it looks like once I've cut all the edges off. You would have noticed that I've got a mark on here and I don't know what it is and it's not coming off. Oh well, I'll just have to live with it. You notice I did one side with my scissors and I did the other side with my paper trimmer. I was just cutting it out and realised it would be 10 times simpler just to do it with my paper trimmer. So that was why I did that. So I'm just grabbing my hole punch and just going to punch out the holes. So I am liking this so far. It certainly looks different to things I normally do, and I almost got those to line up, but not quite. Oh well. So the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to grab, first of all, I'm going to rub this little bit out because I'm going to put my netball stickers down. So I'm just going to grab all my netball stickers out of here if I have any left, which I'm really hoping I do. If not, I'm going to have to make some more. No, might be making some more. No, got plenty. Really loving using the sticker maker the way that I am. Not the sticker maker, the envelopes laminated. They're working really well and they really do keep the envelope from falling apart. The only downside is sometimes it makes the envelope stronger than what's in the envelope. Just occasionally I've found it bending the stickers that are on the inside of it, but that's okay. Missed one. So I'm just going to stick my netball stickers down and I'll be back in just a second. So the next thing I'm going to do is grab my sticker book. Was just having a think. There's one other collection thing that I have that has this collection in it. So I'll just hold on one second. I've just got to grab something off my other desk. So I forgot that the Life is Sweet range was also in the Paper Lovers book. This is the Mountains one. So I'm going to grab this postcard out of here, this one that says Life is Sweet. If I can tear it out without completely ruining it. Okay. And just so that one doesn't get lost, I'm just going to leave it off to the side for now and I'll put it in with all my other ones a little bit later. So I want to use this as well because I'm really going to use all the pinks in this side of it. So I'm going to put this, I think I'll use it on this side, on the left hand side this week because I always do stuff on the right hand side. So I'm going to stick it on the left. So I'm just going to grab my trimmer and just tidy this up just a little bit. I'm going to stick that, well not stick it, but I'm going to place it there. I'm just going to move off my cutter because it's just a little on the sticky side. So then I want to find some stickers to kind of decorate the rest of this. And again, I'm trying to stay in that whole pink kind of side of it, but I am happy to bring some of this copper in as well. So I'm going to grab, basically I'm just steering away from the blue. I want to avoid the blue as much as I possibly can. I'm going to start off with this one that says Blossom. I think I'm going to put that at the top. And I'm just getting this one that says Love, and I'm just going to use that right in this corner, leaving just a little bit of space just to cover up that mark because I really hate it. That pink doesn't look right. I know it's the right pink, but it doesn't. I might change that yet. Actually, I'm going to do it now before it sticks too much. So I'm just really carefully pulling this off. pull it off carefully enough, it can actually be reused. There we go. He's going to roll up, but I can stick it back in again. If worst comes to worst with that, you could always just pull it off, still very, very carefully. But you can also always put some glue tape or something else on it to help it stick down again if you use it next time. So rather than using that one, I might use this one that just says Be Happy. It has the white instead of the pink. Just want to make sure I put it in the right spot. That looks better. I don't know why that pink that was on there just didn't quite look right, so I just didn't want to do it. I'm going to get this. This is where I'm going to start bringing some of the copper into it as well. So again, just doing the same thing we did on the right hand side and just putting it in with the corners or into the little grooves there. So I'm just jumping back into the Paper Lovers book just for a second. I'm going to grab this one, this sticker here that says Dream Big. I just want to make sure I bring in a little bit more of this dark purple or dark pink. Just making sure there's nothing else there. No. Just because we've got so much of this darker pink on this, the left hand side, I want to make sure we keep bringing it into the other side as well. I'm just trying to find the right spot for that one. I think it has to be that side. That's where I want to put it, but it's going to cover the 4 really badly, but that's okay. Sometimes these stickers are just far too sticky. There we go. I'm going to write in the numbers on this side anyway, I think, just to make sure I can still see them. So I'm going to go ahead and write in, I'm just going to see if I've got a colour pen that kind of matches this. That one. So let's use this pen and then my really light pink pen, and just to write in all the details that I need to write in. So I'm going to do that and I'll be back in just a sec. Alright, so the last little thing I'm going to do is just grab some of these stickers just from the sticker sheets that came in here, and I'm just grabbing just some little extra bits, again just trying to stay with the darker pink part of it, but also a bee, because I love the bee in this range. I think it's absolutely spectacular. That's all I want to put on there. I'm just having one more quick look just to make sure I haven't forgotten anything. I feel like I need more copper. just haven't quite got enough. I'll fix that sticker up later. I don't know why I'm going to do this, but I'm going to add a tag just because I feel like I need one. So I'm just going to put just a couple of these copper ones in just to give it a bit more shine. And then I'm just going to tidy this one up. That's going to sit just there, and that looks really good actually hanging out there. So the last thing I'm really quickly going to do is just punch the holes in this one. So just marking the holes. And I think I'm going to leave it just at that. Naturally I gravitate towards the blue side of this range, so to use the pink's actually been really hard for me. This is very girly for me. I never do anything quite this much, so it's very pink. It's going to be a lot for me to deal with for a week, but I really do like it. And as you guys know, I love this range more than pretty much any other range. Pretty much. I think I could almost say that I love the Live Bright more, but only just by this much. So that's my Life is Sweet pink side of the range decoration for this week. I hope you guys liked it. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. If you have a comment to leave about the video, or you want to talk to me in any way, you can leave a comment down below, or you can find me on Facebook, Snapchat, or on Instagram. Those are all linked down below, and you can hit them up whenever you like. If you haven't already, now is a really good time to subscribe. I am doing videos every Monday, every Wednesday, and I'm doing Festive Fridays at the moment, which start for you guys on Friday. So if you haven't subscribed yet, now is a really, really good time, and there are giveaways attached to my Festive Fridays, so even more of a reason to watch them. Hope you guys have a good week, and I will see you on Wednesday. See you later. Bye.